Welcome to Daytona Beach, Florida, home to Hankster's Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom. We own all of our vehicles. We are not a consignment dealership. If you are watching this video on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website. It's hanksters.com. This is where you can find all of our most current inventory. When a vehicle is funded in full, it comes down off of our website, letting you know it's no longer available. However, on YouTube, our videos stay up at all times between both of our locations. We never take them down. We found that people that subscribe to our channel like watching the quality and the quantity of cars that go through our showroom, so we leave them up for you guys to check out from time to time. 1966 Pontiac Tempest. I can tell you that this is a car I've driven many times out on the road, doing test drives on it when we were having it through service, and I get more thumbs up and more head turns and more honks in this car than any other car. 326 motor, power steering, power brakes, no AC. We're going to put the hood down and show you why we get a lot of heads turning. The car has a very unique look to it. Not only is the paint a really awesome shade of blue, but you know, it's got that GTO vibe, except it is a Tempest. And you know, it's got a cool wheel combination and just a color. And the whole combination of the car is just fantastic. Chrome front bumper. The chrome on the front bumper looks good. Pontiac designation in the front grille. Pontiac designation on the center of the hood there. The paint quality on the car is a driver quality paint job. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably rate the paint like an 8, maybe even 7.5. Although the paint is really nice, it does have a couple imperfections throughout of it. I will show some of it in the video. You're not going to be able to see it in this lighting in the showroom here. Maybe you can see it in the still photos, but there's a couple little minor bubbles in the hood that you can see in a very direct lighting and at some definite angles. But overall, really nice paint job on the car. The door fitment, fender fitment, everything's good. If you notice, the hood lines up to the fender. Door gaps are good. Radial tires on the car all the way around. Like I said, the 5-star Pontiac Motor Division wheels. The driver's side door is in good shape. You do have a little nick there that somebody has taken out of the door, and a little nick there. But other than that, pretty good shape there. On the inside, you will see bucket seats, no center console. It's a column shift car. Black carpeting. Carpeting's in good shape. If you check out underneath the floor mats, we're in good condition down there. The headliner in the car appears to be brand new. There is no dome light and there is no sun visors. The vinyl in the car is in good shape pretty much all the way around. It looks like the outside restoration is newer than the inside restoration. The interior, although in good shape, looks like it, you know, could be older. I don't know. I don't have any documentation as far as the interior is concerned. But nonetheless, there's no rips, no tears, no fading, cracking. Seat belts in the front, no seat belts in the rear. We'll take a closer look on the inside of the car when we do the test drive presentation. Door panels in pretty good shape as well. Armrest is not all deteriorated. Vinyl on the door, good shape, and carpeting on the lower door panels in good condition as well. Door fitment to the front fender and to the rear quarters, good. Looking down the side of the car's nice and straight down the side. Deck lid, big deck lid on this car, right? So the deck lid gap is good on both sides, driver and passenger, and the fitment of the deck lid to the top of the rear fenders is good as well, rear quarters. Same thing with the, you know, check out the rear window glass. It's pretty good shape. The chrome around the rear window glass is in good condition. Popping the trunk. We do have a little bit of documentation on this car that you will get with the vehicle. The biggest thing is probably, you know, somebody's blacked it out, but this is from 2015, where there was $2,125 put into the car, including $1,650 in engine parts. So, you know, a little over 6 years old. A good restoration was done on the motor. Some other miscellaneous receipts, I already went through those. There's nothing of major significance in there, just some miscellaneous parts and whatnot. I pulled out the receipt that I thought would be most helpful. Chrome on the rear bumper is fantastic. I would venture to guess that that's a newer bumper within a year or two. That would be my guess. But nonetheless, chrome's in great shape. Tempest custom designation on the passenger side rear quarter. Again, driver's side body panel fitment, door fitment is all real good. Car's not wavy, car's not all packed with Bondo. Real nice look to the car. Again, you can see a couple, we try to point them out. I'm telling you they're there. A couple faint bubbles here in the drop down going from the roof to the the passenger side rear quarter. They're very faint. It's something that might even wet sand and buff out. I'm not 100% sure, but nonetheless, I want to make sure that you guys know they are there. Again, it's a driver quality paint job. It's from this car looks, the paint out in the sun, we'll do some pans for you guys. The paint looks absolutely fantastic, but there are some small imperfections in the paint on the car. Passenger side is about the same condition as the driver's side. Again, no rips, no tears in the captain's chair there in the front. Taking a look in the back seat there, you are in good shape back there as well. There's no tears or rips or anything like that in the back seat. Again, there's no back seat belts. Door sills look good there where it's not all chipped up or, cause for concern there. Door panel on the passenger side is in good shape, as well as the armrest and the carpet at the bottom of the door. And again, the door gaps are good. Check it out. There's the door gap to the rear quarter, and of course the door gap to the front fender. When I close the hood, it's up a little bit here on the passenger side. What that is usually an adjustment back and forth, but it doesn't fit perfectly, but we can try to adjust it out a little bit. You'll be able to see it in the still photos. Depending on how you shut it is how it sits, but overall good fitment in terms of gapping. Both sides are gapped evenly. Nice looking driver quality car so far. Dual chrome matching mirrors too, so you do have a mirror on both sides on this car. Overall, a really nice car. It's going to be offered at a very reasonable price point. Very nice paint job, nice look to the interior, and not a car you see every day. It's not every day that you're looking at a 66 Tempest, so very unique car. We'll see how it does. Let's right now take it out on the rack and throw it in the air and show you what the undercarriage of the car looks like. Underneath our 1966 Pontiac Tempest, disc brakes up front. Oil pan looks nice and dry. Not that you guys can really see much of it. You got a starter in the way, some headers in the way, but I looked up at the oil pan. Oh, you can get a good front shot here. Front, and then looking back there on either side. So headers, like I mentioned. Trans pan looks good, nice and dry. You can see that, it's directly in front of your face. Cross member on the car looks good. Floor pans on the car are nice and solid. Frame rails on the car look good on both sides, driver and passenger side. Again, check out the floor pans. There's no indication of any cutting, splicing, anything like that. They're in good shape. Same thing with the tunnel for the drive shaft up here. Above the exhaust system when the car's lowered down on the ground. Got some airbags in the rear here we can inflate. Got your airlines there on your shocks. Drum brakes in the rear. Rear end looks nice and dry, in good shape. Huge gas tank to power this 326. Let's see what behind the, looks good on that side. Yeah, you get a good shot on this side. You can see up there, it's not all packed with Bondo or mud. Looks good. 1966 Pontiac Tempest. These are old cars. We are in the classic car business, and if you've owned one or two of these cars in your lifetime, you might know what I'm talking about. If you're a first-time buyer, I just want to make sure that you guys are aware that, you know, a 40, 50, 60-year-old car do not perform and do not hold you know, up like our precision cars that we're used to today, our 2020s and 2021s that have push-button start, air-conditioned seats, blind spot monitors in your mirrors, you know, all that fun stuff. Owning a classic car is a lot of fun. There's a lot of nostalgia there. There's a lot of beauty in these cars, whether it's GM, Ford, Chrysler. But please know that we do these video presentations for you to show you, you know, what we would think might be deficiencies in the car. And we want to show you the cars that, you know, we're very proud of to put not only purchase, but to sell through our showroom. But we encourage all of our buyers, since these are old cars, we encourage you to come firsthand, take a look at them for yourself. You can visit our showroom. There's a lot to see here. There's at least 60 cars in the building at any given time, all of which are for sale. We have a gift shop. We have a lot of cool signage on the wall and different automobile memorabilia. There's tons of stuff to do around here. A lot of restaurants on the water. You got the beach, you got the Speedway, you got Daytona 1 shopping for the ladies. There's a flea market up the road. Lots of cool stuff to do. So if you make it a 1-day, 2-day, 3-day trip, maybe even a week-long trip, you know, visit our showroom. Take a look at the car you might be interested in or the car you're going to buy, and then go about your business and have your little mini vacation, mini getaway. With that being said, I do a lot of business sight unseen with people. We take a lot of photos, a lot of video, a lot of description. We record all of our pre-delivery inspections. You get a copy of it on the keychain when the car arrives. We do our absolute best to represent our vehicles as honestly and as accurately as we possibly can. We make a lot of people happy. We do, our PA location's been up there doing it 16 years. This location here in Daytona's been doing the same for 5. So we sell a lot of cars, we put a lot of cars through our showroom, and overall we're pretty successful. But again, we always encourage you guys to come in person and look at what you're buying and drive what you're buying. We'd be more than happy to put it on the rack for you, let you drive it, put it out in the sunshine, let you go through the entire car. But now we are going to set the 66 Tempest on the ground, take it out on the road, and see how it runs out. Okay, inside our 66 Tempest. Where do we want to start? How about a horn? Wipers. They don't want to park, but they work. Fuel gauge, functioning. Clock is not, and it won't be because we don't fix clocks. Turn signals. We have one indicator light for each side. It does not work on the inside, but they do work on the outside. So driver's side and passenger side both work. You can hear the clicking in the dash. Again, on the Tempest, it only has one indicator light, and that light is not functioning. The gauges do illuminate and are functioning: temperature gauge, battery, and oil pressure. The radio does not work. Dash pad's in good shape. Paint on the glove compartment's in good shape. Paint on the top of the doors. As I mentioned earlier in the showroom, carpeting's in good condition. Headliner's in excellent condition. It appears to be a newer headliner. I think that's about it. It's pretty basic in this car. Is there anything else? Guess not. Let's drive it. Car drives down the road nice and straight. Some genius decided to put the steering wheel on in the complete wrong position. So we will take that off and turn it another 45 degrees, and then it'll be absolutely perfect. You can tell somebody just, for whatever reason, put it on wrong, but let go of the wheel, the car tracks perfectly straight down the road. The response in the wheel is absolutely fantastic. 0 vibrations in the floor, in the steering wheel, in the pedal, in your seat, nothing. Car has good pickup. Another thing we're going to have to do is the speedometer is not bouncing around. That's a good thing, but somebody's got the wrong gears in it. It's probably 20 miles per hour fast. We will address that as well. So So we'll put, 8 out of every 10 cars we put new speedometer gears in because they're off. They're either too slow, most of the time they're too fast. Why guys do not do the math on that? It's so simple. You got so many speedometer gear setups to choose from. There's just an equation you can do for depending on what gear ratio you have in the car and so on and so forth, to put the right speedometer gear in. And it's so simple. It's $20 worth of parts. But I guess people are too lazy to do math. They've been out of school too long. But we'll take care of that. We'll take care of the steering wheel. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but the car shifts absolutely fantastic. Has good pickup. It's not a hot shot, but it's got plenty of get up and go. This would be a fantastic car for cruising the weekends, cruising around the car shows. Really nice looking paint on the car, nice looking wheels, good color combination with the wheel setup, nice interior. We showed you a couple things on the outside in terms of paint imperfections, and on the inside, the speedometer gears, which we're going to take care of. The speedometer's fast. The steering wheel needs to be turned. We're going to take care of those. The wipers work, but they don't park. So there's a couple things, but the important part is the car's nice and solid. It's not packed with mud. Mechanically, it's sound. It performs well. If you heard when I was accelerating, it doesn't want to spit or, crack, pop through the exhaust. We're coming up to a traffic light here where we'll probably be stopped, and you'll be able to see that or hopefully hear that the car doesn't want to stall or die out or have a real rough idle. And those are the important aspects and parts when you're looking to purchase a classic car or collector car. So, 1966 Pontiac Tempest. It is available at Hankster's Hot Rods in Daytona Beach, Florida. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone number. Hanksters.com is our website. Today we're going to put probably close to 100 photos of this car up. High definition still photos that you'll be able to enlarge on your computer screen and look at nice and close. Hopefully you'll see what I was talking about with the wheels, see what I was talking about with the paint, see some of the items I pointed out in the interior. But at full retail price, this car does include shipping in the lower 48 United States and a 12-month, 12,000-mile powertrain warranty. If we negotiate the price of the car, which our cars are negotiable, we also negotiate the price of the shipping if required and the warranty if desired. So, those are key factors when it comes to negotiating the list price of our cars on our website. We would love to earn your business. We would love to add you to our growing base of customers throughout the state of Florida, throughout the United States, and throughout the world. We are Hanksters, Hanksters.com, Daytona Beach, Florida. Please check us out.